a foot. Well, I forgot what it's called, but it was for foot fetish. It was for like people to look at their feet or do stuff or just whatever. Foot models would go there. Um,
I've I feel like there's different levels of like the foot party. Is this like a foot orgy or is it just like an enthusiast like
I think that it's
PG-13 foot party?
no. I believe that, like you said, that there's layers to it,
Yeah.
depending on how deep you want to go. But she was talking to one of the guys that was very into it, it's very his thing, and he she was like, well, how about you rate my feet? And she was like, she's talking about how bad her feet were. So the guy was very, very going into like feeling her feet, looking at them, and he was like, these are disgusting. And he explained why. Like
Oh my
he's
God.
like the arch it wasn't right. The ball of the foot. He's like you have the feet of an 80-year-old. And it wasn't like trying to be funny either. This is an honest opinion.
That's savage, man.
She agreed with him though. I mean, whatever. Some people have good feet, some people don't. I think that some people are into good feet. I think that some people are into, you know, whatever the fuck they want to be into.
I think beauty's in the eye of the beholder, man. Like if you can stand on your feet, you're doing pretty good.
Man, I was downloading that game all day. Uh, yeah, yeah. Did you say feet are in the eye of the beholder?
Yeah, I mean good feet. Like obviously
Yeah.
like feet are feet, but whether it's a good foot or a bad foot, for me it's functionality, you know? If you got a job where you got to stand for 8 hours straight, then you need a foot that can do that, right? But if you got a foot that's just got to swim and you need big flippers, that's a different matter.
There's so many different
Well,
well, there's so many different rabbit holes. I want to go with that. But this is the Sandpit, episode 26. There's myself, Tom, Stoba,
I don't know how long we've been talking about feet.
Abe.
uh, hello. I'm still not sure if his face will be
It's not.
Mexican,
It's not.
so
No,
I'll be
here.
wiping
Yeah,
today.
he's very white. He's very white.
I don't. You can't be telling people you're Mexican with ice on the streets, man.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I saw some of the more recent footage of some stuff going on around there. It's is not looking good at all. It's so fucking
You're just a
rough.
good old boy, dude.
Yeah. So
Known you my whole life.
yeah, I feel like Abe. I haven't known Abe for a majority of my life. Um, Tonight we're going to talk about seeing sound a little bit. Stowe, do you have?
Yeah,
Yeah. Stowe was mentioned he wanted to talk about further, and there's a
yeah.
few.
You've told me you've
Mhm.
recently been seeing sound more and more,
Yes,
which
yes.
sounds both interesting and kind of terrifying, honestly.
Yeah. It
So I
is.
would love to hear more about how that's like progressing for you. If you're seeing more and more stuff, if it's more detailed, how it's changing over time. Like I just want the sound update.
Okay. So it's definitely changing with certain things. I like that the color spectrum is, I feel like you getting more, evolving more. Um,
So
the
you're seeing more and more colors or crazier colors.
Yeah, yeah, I'm seeing more color. Because when I think back to when I first started noticing it more, it was always black and white or just white. It was really just white. But now, like
Yeah.
I see blue, I see red, I see yellow. Um, there's
Is
this.
it how I want to ask like how it manifests. Like when I can't think of color in a vacuum. I always think
Hmm
of like color with an associated like luminance or brightness to it. Is it like really bright? Is it like a floodlight? Is it like the impression
I
of a
see.
color?
No,
What's
it
it look
is.
like?
You know that cellophane that people would wrap gifts in, and it's very, very see-through. Um,
Okay,
it's kind of like
I do.
that, but even more transparent.
Okay.
Like it's a sheer sheet moving.
Okay. And it just has like the impression of a color?
It is colored. What do you mean by impression?
Okay, I got you. Well, I mean, there's different levels of color, right? Like if you buy a skin for like a weapon in Call of Duty or
Hmm.
something, you might like get a blue sheen or something, and it'll like flash a little bit here and there. Or you could just get a solid fucking blue gun that's blue as hell,
Oh, I see. Um,
right? I'm wondering how blue is.
okay, so I'll tell you about blue's perfect example. Is that one was like a sheer sheet, moving very fast and bouncing. Um,
Bouncing.
yeah, that's one the only. I think that's the only one that I've noticed, like refracted off of a wall. Um, well, no, the toilet when I flush the toilet, I guess, but whatever. That's the one that
You see it. So many colors. Holy
is
shit.
well, not a lot of colors. I mean, that one was the one where I started to take better note of what I'm seeing. Um, that wife just texted me if I want cookies. I do.
Yeah,
Um,
say yes. Tell her I want cookies too. Abe, you want some cookies, man?
Yeah, it depends what kind.
Just take the cookies, man. Just beggars
Fine,
can't be
I'll
I'm
take the
choosers.
telling
cookies.
her you want them good too. Sorry. That one was it to me was a sheet of blue. Um,
Okay.
with like a
And when you say blue, are you talking like
this
cobalt
blue
or more
no
like aquamarine?
this blue is very it was like a sky blue that was very
Like a
very light.
Carolina,
Like a what?
like a
Carolina?
Carolina blue? When I was a teenager, I memorized like
I know
40
you did.
different shades of
I
blue.
had that
So,
made me remember that. I was just thinking, fuck,
yeah.
I want to say yes, but I don't have that off the top of my head. But I think
My
you know what?
favorite shade of blue?
Yeah,
International Klein blue.
mine is,
Fun fact, you can't see it on a computer monitor or on your phone.
oh, the one that shifts with your vision.
No, no, it's just so blue that your computer literally can't represent it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it's super pigmented.
Mine is a royal blue.
Oh
Um,
yeah, that's a good one.
yeah. Yeah, I would say Carolina. I
Yeah,
remember
navy blue's like not even a blue. That's silly. That's almost black.
Deanna said perfect. She'll chip them. Um,
Oh, thank you, thank you.
you're
You got
welcome.
my address, right?
No, I'll get it from you later. Um,
Okay, okay, thank you.
this motherfucker. Uh,
I'll tell you it live on the pod right now. If anybody wants to mail me anything.
okay,
Anything you say.
so yeah, a very Carolina blue.
Okay, cool.
Um, now there's also times where it's way different. Like, I guess when I saw the red, it was about the same. It was like just a shot of red shooting up. Uh, yellow too. But there was a time where I saw white. Um, well, I mean, I see white a lot, but it, this one was different. This was more recent too. It wasn't. It didn't feel like it was white. You know when like the light is so bright that it's not yellow, but it's not white. It's not. Um, It's just brightness. Does that make sense?
Well, I think I understand a little bit. First of all, you've named all primary colors, right? Red, yellow, and blue.
No, I didn't
Which,
realize that.
when you combine with additive color mixing, I think that's white, or maybe it's subtractive color mixing. I
Oh,
don't know. Yeah, dude, I had a horrible snowstorm like this past week, and when
mm-hmm.
I opened the door, like that shit burned my eyes out, dude. It was
Yes.
incredibly bright. So I think I know what you mean. Like even in winter, the way the sun comes in, it's yellow light ostensibly, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when it's that bright, dude, it's just overwhelmingly white.
Yes. Yes. 100%. I mean, with this time at least. There's a pan with water in it in my kitchen sink. You know, I was getting dishes together and stuff, and the water started dripping because I started to, put it put it up, and with each drop, it would create a wave that whenever the water droplet hit the water, all the waves would at the same time light up with that brightness at the top of the wave itself. Does that make sense?
That's fucking trippy, dude.
That
Yeah, I can imagine it.
it was the when I saw the red the first time, and that were the I would say the only time I actually felt spiritual, like a feeling of beauty overcoming me, and like that I've never felt before. Does that make sense?
In
Um,
your kitchen sink.
Dude, I mean, yeah, it was a very odd moment, but a beautiful moment to me. Um, but yeah, I see. It's weird. Like I think I described to you too the time was like the black and the white were shifting into each other to outwall becoming transparent, turning gray and just more transparent.
I
Um,
don't. I remember you telling me about that.
uh, yeah, I think that's when I was trying. I was able to reproduce it. Was it? Is that when that was? I can't remember.
What was the situation? Where was these white and blacks coming from?
Um, just to like the lower left of my right eye.
So
Um,
it was just like it washed over your vision.
yes, yeah. It
Interesting, man.
it like how like an octopus or a squid when they go to show their beak, they'll put out all their tentacles up and around.
No,
Okay. Uh,
nobody knows that.
how about this? When a fisherman throws a net out, how the net starts as a ball and then becomes much wider and spread out.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. With the little, you get a little
Yes, yes,
twist.
yes. Similar
Okay,
to
yeah, I
that.
do. I do.
Similar to that is how it normally happens when it's I don't know. And when it's I can't
Or
really
when you
explain.
like slice an onion up and you bread it and you lower it into the deep fat fryer and it blooms.
Yeah, yeah,
Nobody,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. No, I
Bloomin'
get.
onion,
Yep,
Outback
blooming onion.
Steakhouse.
Yep,
Yeah,
so
classic.
good, so good. So bad for you,
Bring
but
it
so
back.
good. Yeah, they need to.
It's a vegetable. It can't be bad for you.
Good shit. Um, but yeah, yeah. It's happening more often. I'm starting to recognize more and more what I'm seeing and what it's associated with. Um, I'm starting
Dude, that
to.
sounds so trippy, man.
It's it's
And you've
interesting.
said you've had an MRI, so you
Hmm.
definitely don't have like a brain tumor.
Yeah. When I was, I have. chronic pain from something with my back. We talked about in the
Yeah.
past. When that happened, they did a full MRI of my entire body because we tested everything. We tested my heart, my lungs. Um, I forgot what. We fucking tested everything. So my neurologist looked at everything, including my brain,
Yeah.
because they thought, okay, for a while there, maybe there's something in the brain that's causing it to misfire or whatever. But they didn't see anything. When I
Yeah. I
first,
mean, if you're structurally
mhm,
sound, that's total. That's great. Like that's the best thing you can hope for.
yeah, yeah. And then when I
Should
told,
be good.
yeah, and when I told my other doctor about it, she didn't seem to really understand it, especially since I'm not having any migraines, I'm not having headaches, I'm not uh, under any type of
Yeah.
pressure.
So many doctors are like so specialized, right?
Hmm.
Like if you go to a liver specialist and you give them anything other than liver, you're gonna be like, I don't know. Sounds cool.
Yeah,
Keep an eye on it. Let me know if it gets worse.
yeah, yeah. Um, well, is there any other questions you have about or want to talk about?
I- have you considered that you might be developing superpowers?
No, I don't believe in superpowers. Um,
Says the man with the most on the entire podcast, unless Abe's holding out on us.
Abe's
Mm.
Abe's a shapeshifter over there. Fucking.
That's fucking racist, dude. You
That's not.
can't say that
No,
about
it.
Mexicans.
This dude. This dude. This dude's. I'll start with his dick. This dude's dick changes
Jesus
color.
Christ. Man.
Changes color. For different colors. And when I say color,
No,
I mean blue.
let's not.
Okay.
Let's let's not. Okay, let's.
In his teens, he was like a little elf girl. I lived
Oh my
through
god.
that. Um, in his 20s, I think not there as much. When I met him, I I have to say the most Mexican guy I've ever met. Um, 100%. I'm talking about like stereotypical drawn Mexican people that sadly is what he.
Was he wearing a fucking sombrero?
No, but I want to get him one. Um,
Oh, no.
Jesus, man.
I know it is bad, but now he looks like a skinny white kid. He's a shapeshifter. What about you, Stowe? What superpowers you got going on?
I don't think I have a superpower, man, unless surviving while poor. If that were a superpower, I'd be doing pretty fucking well.
Yeah, that's very true.
It's hard out here for a pimp,
It's,
dude.
um, no, I don't think I'm developing superpower. I think I've had it way longer than I ever realized. I'm just now starting to realize what is happening or what it is.
Yeah, dude, you need Dr. Xavier to guide you through. Like, you've had the potential inside of you all along. Now you have to learn how to control it
Yeah,
and how to use it for your benefit.
I wish I could control it.
Have you tried like taking it into a casino and like a roulette wheel and just like seeing if you can get like a flash of color that like gives you
It sounds like you're relying more on luck than because that's the thing too is like especially since I can't control it when it happens. Um, it's always sound, light, and then my brain confirming to me that yes, this is what you saw, is what you heard. Um,
it sounds to me like it's a sensory processing thing.
Hmm.
Like your brain is taking in so much sensory information and it's like trying to convey useful information to you. And like maybe it's just like processing some shit as colors, you know? Maybe if you took it into like a blackjack table, your brain would be like flash of red means take a hit, you know? I don't
I
know, dude.
I still
Maybe your brain is working overtime like a savant and you just need to learn to harness your powers
yeah,
to understand it.
yeah, I have no idea how to try to like at work I'll purposely try to shift my eyes focus and stuff like that to see if that would help trigger it. Um, I've started to just, like tap on things a little bit to see if I can reproduce or produce a sound. I've only been able to
Yeah.
reproduce it once. Um, and and that's something I try to think about too is when I was able to reproduce that happening, it had diminishing effects, which makes me feel like that
Mm,
it is my brain saying that's what that sound is. That's what that sound. Okay, you know what? That's what that sound is. You don't gotta keep fucking doing it. That's okay. You know what?
right.
We know what it is. We know what it is. You know what I mean? Um,
So it's like you're processing like auditory like cues as like a visual cues almost.
yes, yeah. I just don't get how my brain's making me see that stuff.
Well, I mean, the way it works with drugs is it just, it's a flood of neurotransmitters that shouldn't be there, and your wiring starts going haywire. So maybe it's like a localized version of that.
Yeah, crossed wires somewhere.
I gotta tell you, so I think I've told you both this before. There was this time where my brother was visiting during Christmas. We got real high off marijuana. Well, I did at least. We went back in, we were chilling and hanging and talking. Started playing the guitar. He's an amazing guitar player. Um, and he, what I thought at the time was me hallucinating. Now that I've had way more time to think about it, and now that I'm starting to associate colors and things of that nature, I'm starting to think what I saw was the sound he was making. It's not a hallucination. Because like
Yeah.
his entire body was changing colors. The guitar was changing colors. Because he was singing as well as doing that. And when he would shift notes and shift tones and things of that nature, the colors he was producing was changing.
Maybe it's like an ASMR thing, you know?
I hate that shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it's what's that? Autonomous sensory meridian
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
response, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's just like a crossed wire in there, man. Maybe certain sounds are just like firing like a neurological pathway that like doesn't often get stimulated.
I have no idea. I feel like you're just speaking gibberish to me because I don't know it. When
I
somebody,
was. I don't know what I'm talking about either, to be fair.
but no, but you know what I mean. Like, um, when somebody's just is speaking on a higher educated plane, it's like,
Motherfucker, I'm pretty sure you're more educated than me. They were supposed to mail me my high school diploma. I don't know if they did. I don't know if they did.
I got my GED, man. Um,
You got more fucking. You got more actual certification than me, dude. I don't think I could prove that I graduated high school if anybody asked.
oh, that's rough. Nobody really asks anymore. I don't think anybody really cares. I mean,
No, I mean
a couple
they ask.
jobs.
Nobody's ever asked me for proof.
Yeah, that's
Prove you
true.
graduated high school.
Yeah.
It's like, motherfucker, what do you want? I can sweep a floor. I don't curse. I know how to say please and thank you.
Um, but yeah. There's the seeing the sound is definitely happening a lot more. And how it's I'm starting. It used to be I would notice it more in like one section more often than others. Like I said, the bottom left hand. I think that's what I said. The bottom left hand corner of my eye.
Bottom left.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I'm starting to see it in different parts. I'm starting to see it in the top left of my left eye. Um, I saw it. It today was a little weird. I saw it split, and I was, you know how like if you look at something without focus, you'll see two, like you, because your
Oh
eyes
yeah.
aren't lined up.
Totally.
I saw that. I
Right.
saw that. Um, and then like
Did you ever see what was it? Phenomenon, starring John Travolta
no.
from the 90s.
Mm-mm.
Great movie, man. I recommend it. It's just to sum it up for you. I don't want to spoil it for you. John Travolta lives in a small town. He's not a very well educated man, but he's like a car mechanic.
Uh-huh.
Beloved, everybody loves him. He has his 30th birthday in like the local pub. He's drinking with his friends. He's having a great time. He goes out at night. He's walking home, and he looks up into the sky, and he sees this bright light, and it just gets brighter and brighter, and it zaps him so hard that he like ends up falling over backwards into the street. And he's like, "Oh shit, what the fuck was that?" Right? Because he's been drinking,
Uh-huh.
and he fucking makes it home, and he sleeps, and he wakes up, and he's changed in a weird way. He's like starts absorbing information, reading. He can't sleep. He gets smarter and smarter and smarter until eventually, like he's a fucking certified genius. And nobody knows what happened after he got zapped with the light. And yeah, eventually turns out he had a tumor in his brain and it was
Oh
killing him.
no.
But it kind of gave him superpowers in the meanwhile.
That's fucking rough.
So I'm really glad you had that MRI, dude.
Oh
But
yeah, me too, yeah.
it's a good movie. I recommend it. You know, it's
I
Peter
remember it
Sedgwick,
now.
John Travolta,
I've never seen it.
classic. Great soundtrack, Brian Ferry. Oh my god, what a legend.
Um, do you have any other questions or anything you want to know about it? Any more of the?
I just wish I could like experience it. You know, I feel like you can only communicate it so much. It
I
sounds
know.
totally fucking wild.
I know.
Does it scare you? Like when it happens, you're like, what the fuck is going on?
It used to scare me. It used to scare me a lot. And it's one of the reasons why I talked to my doctor about it because when I worked at the retail place, I'd be in the back room driving the forklift around, and there'd be a loud bang outside somewhere, and in one of the trailers, a flash of light would shoot through it when that bang happened. So,
Yeesh.
and that light was big and bright. So yeah, that feeling of like, oh, did a fucking bomb just go off or something?
Yeah.
Um, so
I
yeah.
understand that a little bit because I've had like issues with like auditory hallucinations when I'm like waking up or close to falling
Hmm.
asleep. And I will hear like the loudest fucking sound,
Oh
like a
yes.
bomb going off, or an incredibly loud beep, or like a car door slamming right next to my head. And I'm like, it was just me. Nobody else heard that.
Yeah.
Just me. It's really weird getting the most realistic sensory input in your brain that's 100% real. You 100% hear it,
Yes.
and not getting confirmation from other people. It's
Zero.
fucking weird.
There's no way that anybody. Yeah, that's. I hate it. That's one of the only things I hate about it. Um, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's. I also worry that at some point it will be detrimental to me. Um, like how much of my vision is it going to take up? Will it become to a
Right. Yeah.
point to where I need earplugs or something stupid like that? Um, would that even help me? Because am I really is my yeah, there's so much to it that it could be. Um,
Yeah. Totally.
but I also think about I when I used to watch my mom's house, I would just go to sleep. I always sleep with the fan on me, and I just remember for the longest time I'd turn the fan on and I would just see waves, waves going over my head or over my eyes with my eyelids closed um,
Yeah.
from the fan, the motor of it going. How like a fan will hum up and then hum down and kind of just goes through that. Um,
Yeah. Totally. I need like a white noise machine to get myself to sleep,
mhm.
but I don't get anything visual from that. I will say, like a couple weeks back, I ate way too much of a gummy. It hit me way harder than I thought it would, and I went to lay down in bed. And I was very sleepy. But dude, never in my life have I like closed my eyes and seen the shadows dancing in like 3D.
Oh man,
And I was like, "Oh shit, I am too high."
man,
It was wild, man.
that yeah, that too is like,
And
huh?
I was gonna say also like at one point, even though I closed my eyes, my brain was 100% convinced that I could like see through my eyelids as if they were open because I was just so good at like visualizing like the room around me.
Yes, yeah.
And I would like wave my fingers in front of my face and swear I could see them. And I was like, this is fucked up. I know I can't see through my eyelids, but my brain is certain I can. I can see this whole fucking room. Eyes shut tight, dude. So weird.
That's wild. That's something I can't visualize shit pretty much. It's hard. It's very hard for me. I'm the type that is able to visualize the concept.
Oh
Uh,
man, isn't there a name for that? Like aphantasia or something? Like can't imagine shit? Can't visualize stuff?
yeah, I think so. Um, say, Abe, did you say you said built or something? What? Abe?
So sorry about that. I was just dealing with someone. Uh,
Very good.
you asked what was your question?
This motherfucker. Um, not being able to visualize, imagine stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The visualization, the aphantasia or whatever it's called. So I used to have that, and drugs
Really?
sort of made me be able to. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, man. What drug is the best for visualization?
Well, here's the thing: be like having a psychotic break while doing methamphetamine is what
Oh,
did it for me. I do not recommend
wow.
it.
Oh man.
But
Hmm.
you said
Hmm.
there was a positive, something positive came from something negative, you're saying.
Well, I mean, yes and no. I mean, it being able to mentally picture something is, I guess, nice, but I wouldn't say it's useful. But
You
anyway,
know, it
back
can
to
be
Tom. Back to
useful,
Tom.
depending on your job.
I guess, yeah, that's true. But back to Tom. I personally have a question.
Yeah.
Have you ever considered? doing LSD or mushrooms and seeing where that takes this
Y-
phenomenon?
yes, I have. Sadly, I never could get my hands on it, and then almost every person that I've known that could get it to me has said that they would rather that I not do it, or that I would.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, normally it's like they only want me to do it if they're there because they want to see what happens, and I'm the type where I want to do stuff by myself. Um,
Yeah.
LSD, no, never. I've never known anybody that could get that. Mushrooms, though. I mean, well, anybody can grow some mushrooms. You know what I mean?
You can just find a mushroom.
Yeah, just get some mason jars, order some seeds. Um, but
Cow poop. That's
I've
what you need.
oh
Go
yeah,
find a pasture after a rain.
I've always wanted to try mushrooms. LSD has always been a thought as well. Anything that would make it to where I hallucinate, I've always wanted to try. What about salvia? I've heard that. Doesn't that make you hallucinate?
Oh God, don't do salvia.
Abe's the one to ask.
He is.
Yeah,
No,
with that one, yeah, it'll make you hallucinate, but it's more of a full experience. Like you you could have a literal out of body experience on it, and it will not be fun. It
oh,
will not be fun.
that sucks.
Is it like a
Mhm.
learning experience though?
Yeah, the learning experience is not to do salvia.
So I've taken both LSD and mushrooms, but never enough to actually hallucinate. I've gotten very
Oh,
mild visuals from both. Like I've taken enough mushrooms to where like your room will start to pulsate a little bit,
mm,
and I've stopped there. And with LSD, I took enough to where like lights had a little bit of a twinkle to them, like Christmas lights,
Nice.
mm,
and I stopped right there. But I really enjoy mushrooms in super low doses because they'll let me get into like a flow state. Like if you're playing a video game, like a JRPG or something, and you just want to get really into it for like 12 hours straight,
Some persona
a
shit.
little bit of mushrooms can really let me sink into it and just like become the video game. Really enjoyable. I think mushrooms are probably my favorite of all the drugs I've tried.
For me, it's marijuana for sure. It's the only one I've tried besides, over the counter stuff. Um, but yeah,
Abe's over here laughing like we're fucking
I
amateurs.
know. Yeah.
Think mushrooms and marijuana, fucking rookies.
so
Abe,
I will
Abe's
say,
taking that fucking spaceship around the fucking solar system,
Yeah. Yeah.
and we're sitting on here.
so,
We can't even get out of fucking orbit.
so I will say, as far as related to the whole sound and visual thing, right?
Mm,
One of the drugs I tried is this research chemical. They call them is basically just newer concoctions that people come up with. It's
mm.
called 3-MeO PCP, right? It's a
What the fuck?
disassociative.
That sounds
It's a
familiar, actually.
disassociative. It's closer to ketamine than it is to an actual like PCP experience, even though it has
Yes.
PCP in the chemical compound or whatever. So when I took it one of the times, I swear it's not that I was seeing sound, is that I felt my consciousness become a wavelength, if that makes sense.
Yes. Yes.
No, it doesn't.
So
It does. It
What the
does to
fuck
me.
you mean?
It
Yes.
does. It does to me. Your consciousness becomes a wavelength. Just examine
Oh
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I
Examine that.
totally see it now. Yeah,
Examine it.
absolutely.
so,
It
so
does.
I could describe it a little.
Please.
I could describe it a little. So you're sitting there right now. You're breathing. You feel the air go in. You're seeing. You're seeing. All right, now picture the existence that all your the information that you're interpreting, all your sensory stuff. Picture it as if instead of you're in your body, you're a line in your body, and you feel your body more as through that line, and as it goes up and down, like let's say the middle of your hand, you feel the middle of your hand, but as it goes out and your other fingers, you feel those a little less. The focus is on just that line, and that's
This
like
sounds
throughout
very
your body
dissociative.
to the yes, to the point where your feet are, they're there, you can feel them, but just barely, like they're barely there. Your
Oh
focus is
God.
more towards your shoulder, your head
Hmm.
area, because obviously
Got it.
that's where most of the sensory information comes in. So
Okay. That makes sense to
yeah,
me.
yeah,
Yes. A wavelength. It made
yeah.
sense to me. I get that feeling. Um, I feel like I get that feeling more now than I did probably a couple of years ago. Uh, any other questions from either of you about any of it?
I think you've answered most, and it's still hard for me to understand, but I think I have a better idea about what you're going through with that.
I'll say too, like the sound.
Now
Yeah, go for it.
my question more is, if you had the option of never having experienced any of it, would you take it, or would you stay as you are, even if it gets to the point where it starts interfering with your life a bit?
Right now, I would keep it. Um, if you were to have asked me that question before I saw red in that with that water in my kitchen, the answer would have been I would have. I'll toss it. But after when I saw red, it was the weirdest sound I saw to that point, but it was the most beautiful. It was um, I was at work, pin dropped, hitting the my workstation I was at, and it was like the sound from it bloomed up, and just like a wave. It was, there was this wave, black line. The outline of it was black, and it grew from a spot going up out like a wave. Uh, and it was just red. It was you could see kind of through it on certain spots, almost as if it was water. Um, and
Hmm.
it got to a certain point and it just dissipated. But for some reason, to me, it was so beautiful. Uh, Same with the water that I told you guys about on here. Um, Something about it told me that it was just very beautiful. Uh, and now that I'm seeing it more when I'm like at work and it starts happening, um, I'm seeing it more as I know that only I can see it, and so I kind of enjoy it a little bit more, as if it's my own little thing, I guess, my secret that I know nobody else just saw that, but it also makes me think about like
A little treat just for you.
yeah, a little treat just for me. I like that. Um, it also makes me think about what what else. I mean, I always talk about, don't trust your eyes. What else we can't see, what our brains are actually doing. But what if sound is actually a color, or not color, but sound is actually visible? It's just we can't see it because of how we evolved. Um, how those scientists made suspended a bubble in water and popped it, and it made light. What if
Oh, yeah,
this
yeah, I remember
the
that.
sound had nowhere to go, but it made it turn, go into turn into light? Um, the the sound barrier itself. I mean, just uh, all the different things that sound affects and how sound travels. It's looking different to me now. Way, way, way more different. I always visual in my head, and when I think about the concept of sound uh, projecting out, I visualize a sphere because it's going everywhere all at once. Now that
Yeah,
I'm,
just like a radio wave or something, man.
yes, now that I'm seeing these sounds associated with the lights, I I'm seeing it way different. Um, and I don't know, like that red that shot out, as it grew bigger, it it was unfolding itself. Um, the the blue, it came into the room like a wave over my eyes and bounced off the wall. Um, the one I was able to reproduce was like a, I don't know how to put it. It's like just coming at you. No, no yeah, coming at you and then kind of getting sucked away. Um,
Like an octopus showing you its beak.
yes, yes. Um, trying to think of it. I mean, it's just it's a lot. It's a lot. Today I saw a lot of.
I've had I've had one interesting experience with color, if I could relay it real
Mhm.
quick.
Yeah, of course.
I had forget the year. It was probably a little before the COVID years, probably late 20 teens. And I was out watching the Perseid meteor shower. I like to watch that one. It was kind of emotional for me because it was always close to my mom's birthday.
The Perseid
And this
meteor
was
shower.
years
Mm.
after my mom had died. Yeah,
I don't know what
I'd
that.
go out
I don't know what
in
that
my
is.
backyard. Oh, Perseid meteor shower occurs every year. It's in August. You get a little through like a cometary trail, and you'll get
Mhm.
more and more meteors than normal. You'll see shooting stars if you go out and look up. If it's a heavy year, you'll see multiple shooting stars in a minute.
Mhm.
If it's a lighter year, maybe you see like one shooting star every 10 minutes or something like that. But I went out, it was a pretty good year. I was seeing about a star a minute, shooting star every minute. And it was slowing down a little bit for me, just with how the planet rotates.
Mhm.
But it was Hawaii. It was pretty dark. I had pretty good visuals. And I'd been out watching it probably like 90 minutes. I was going to wrap up and go inside. And I saw the most anomalous thing I've ever seen in my life in the night sky. It was like a firework. It was completely silent. I'd say it was probably like 2 or 3 times the size of a full moon,
Mhm.
and it was this brilliant purple color that bloomed perfectly symmetrically, like a flower opening up almost,
Wow.
and then it faded
Or
out the
like
way a firework would fade out.
or like a blooming onion.
I have no idea what it was. Like I've tried to look at like celestial phenomena it
Mhm.
might be, whether it was like a meteor exploding or something. But, you know, anytime you get a meteor coming in, it's usually going to streak across the sky and then maybe explode instead of just being this. It was the most beautiful purple color I've seen in my life.
That's awesome.
Very vibrant.
Yes.
And it just bloomed from nothing into into the full size purple thing and then faded out after like
There's maybe
it
like,
was maybe visible for all of 6 to 8 seconds,
oh wow. So maybe,
and then it was gone. And it was right above me. I was just looking straight up. I had my office chair out. Like I literally took
that's
a rolling
fucking
chair
awesome.
outside so I could just sit and look up. And it was right over my head, just as far up as it could be, completely silent, didn't hear anything, didn't see anything in the news. And I don't know, man, it was almost spiritual. It
Yeah,
was really beautiful.
that's fucking awesome, man.
Maybe it was a UFO. I have no idea, dude. It was very cool though.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. Um, that sounds really cool. That's, I'm starting to be more appreciative of those types of things happening. It's,
Yeah, you don't get them every day, right?
mm,
It's like anomalous stuff you can't explain is kind of special.
yeah, yeah, I agree.
Well, and not only is it special, it's personal. It's just the universe giving you a little something extra just for you.
Is it the universe or is it aliens, man? They're like, oh, let's give this one a little something extra.
Yeah, that's they take you when you're a kid, and then they change your DNA to see what happens. Uh,
Yeah, and then they just follow up.
yeah, 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 yeah. They want
Yeah,
to see how long it take for me to realize I'm seeing color. I mean, that's
see
the
how
thing.
you're progressing. Yeah,
That's the thing, man. Well, imagine I just picture human beings being able to do that on on a whim and going abducting a subspecies, altering its DNA and just to fuck with it, not even to just okay. This one's gonna see sound. Let's see how long it takes before he goes crazy.
hell yeah, dude. That's what I did in Monster Rancher.
Man,
Oh, my poor jelly caterpillar. Oh,
I loved Monster Rancher back in the day on PlayStation.
great one, dude. Great one. All time greats.
So any other questions? Anything else that either of you might have about any of it?
I find it fascinating, man. I appreciate you taking the time to like talk about it.
It's
Yeah.
I appreciate that from both of you. Something with my chronic pain and what I have with that, it's something that's rare. So uh, every now and again they'll ask if somebody can sit in and kind of learn about it. When I'm at the doctors, and I always allow them. It's taught me that going through a program that they put me through, it has helped me realize and teach me that um, what I'm experiencing might be extremely different than other people, but that somebody might be able to benefit from what I say from my experience. So even if
Yeah,
if that doesn't happen, then at least somebody out there hopefully is listening and is enjoying. Um, but
it's recorded digitally, man, for all time.
yeah, and
2,500 years from now, people are gonna find this tape of the Sandpit,
you're like, what the fuck's the
and they're
tape?
gonna try to understand what our culture was like
Yes, it's gonna be
through our
great.
little
Oh no.
conversation.
It's gonna be so good. They fought dolphins a lot. I showed you guys. I showed you guys the video where the dolphins are swimming in inches of fucking water, going fast as fuck.
I, yeah, dolphins are fucking savages. What I've been saying
Dude,
all along, man. We don't even have a chance.
we don't. Yeah, we don't have a chance. I, there's like, yeah, you give us a knife, inches of water, and I still feel like you're fucked. Like,
Oh, congratulations, you have thumbs. I think a dolphin could swim through you. I think it
Right.
could punch a hole through your torso
I mean, that's like a
and just
barracuda.
come out the other side. Yeah, yeah. I think that's what dolphins are, man. I'm so much more afraid of a dolphin than a shark because they can think.
Yeah,
They can what?
that's fair.
They can think, man.
Oh
Dolphins
yeah.
have the capacity for cruelty, unlike sharks.
Mm-hmm.
Like a shark might get
Mm-hmm.
hungry and want to eat you, but
He
a
wants to
dolphin
fuck
can
with
have
you.
the willpower to fuck with you
Yeah.
and to fuck
Yeah,
you, and that's
Yes.
yeah.
terrifying.
Turn you into a flashlight.
That's the thing
I
with
don't want that, man.
the dolphins are, and I'm clumping orcas in here, killer whales in here with us too. They're insane.
Yeah,
That video of that orca busting through that sunfish. Holy shit.
yeah, dude. Imagine what it could do to you if it wanted.
Oh yeah. I am so surprised that they don't attack us more.
Have you seen the videos of the orcas teaching their young how to hunt?
No.
I think I have. No.
No, it's fucked up. Like there'll be a seal on this floating piece of ice,
Oh
and
yes.
the adults will literally show it how to capsize it, and then they'll let the seal get back up and
Yeah.
let the young try.
Your turn, Billy. Get up on there, get that seal. We're gonna eat tonight.
And my cat did that with the lizard once. She had all her kittens in a circle, and she dropped the lizard off in the middle of them to teach him how to like fuck with it. And she was like pawing it around and shit. And all the cats were watching, just like they were in a classroom.